Alright, hey guys, PCC back. Gonna make a CSGO video today about the team pick'ems for the first day of the major, which is tomorrow, Esl One Cologne 2016 in Germany. Alright, so first off the bat, Astralis I believe can win this game. Astralis is facing the other Danish team, Team Dignitas. I do believe that Astralis can win this game, most likely because Astralis has been very strong. They made it very far. MLG Columbus made it to the semifinals, missed important shots, didn't do the right plays, and I believe that caused them to lose in MLG Columbus. So, although Kerrigan had gone to Dignitas, I do believe Astralis can still win this game because they're playing another Danish team. They've got the rivalry. They want to win it. They're a strong team lately. They've been winning a lot. Alright, so I definitely say Astralis can win this one. Definitely. Second match of the day, CLG versus Gambit. I'm going to say CLG is going to lose this game and Gambit's going to win. I definitely put my money on Gambit for this game. Reason being is CLG had just lost Bugly JDM. They're playing now with Pyth and another player. I do not remember his name off the top of my head. So I definitely not Pyth. Pyth. Okay. No, not Pyth. I'm sorry, guys. So I do believe that CLG is gonna lose this game and Gambit's gonna win. Reason being, in MLG Columbus, the games for that were very close. CLG just barely pulled ahead, most of the games being going into the over 25 rounds at least, and that leaves 5 rounds left. So, I mean, 25 out of 30 is a pretty long game. It was not a blowout. So I definitely believe Gambit can bring it back. They've realized what they lost against CLG. They're probably reviewing about what's going to go on tomorrow. Remember the plays. Know what to do in order to beat CLG, especially since CLG just lost some of their players. They're not playing too strong. Fugly was a pretty crucial part of their lineup last year, and they just lost him. Same with JDM. He played insane last year, and now they have a different offer. So I definitely believe Gambit can take this game pretty strong. Navi versus Flipside. This game, I would definitely put my money on Navi. Reason being, Navi has been strong. In the past 3 majors, they've made it. Or in the past 2 majors, they've made it to the finals. Lost both times, choked. I mean, stinks, but it's what happened, guys. Last major, Guardian was not feeling well. This major, I believe Guardian shows up, should blow the teams out of the water, and definitely make it to the semis, most likely quarterfinals. Definitely to the quarterfinals. Probably to the semis, maybe even grand. It depends on who they play. Now, Flipside has been good lately. World Edit set multiple LAN records against TSM, but TSM has not been very strong. They did play well in, I believe it was ECS championships. They did play well, but I believe that Flipside is definitely a better team. I believe Flipside can win, go pretty far in this major, and definitely advance. Flipside was knocked out last year against Mouse Sports in a very close game. Very close game. Mouse Sports, they had taken it into the longest game in major history. Mouse Sports pulled ahead, won the game. Great game to watch. So I believe Navi can definitely win this game. Ninjas in Pajamas versus Optic. Optic is a new team to the major scheme, so I do believe that Optic does not have the knowledge of what a major's like. They've never been under this kind of amount of pressure, and NIP has. NIP has Pyth now. They're playing better. They're definitely going to play better than they did last year, because last year they had Threat playing in, and that he's not a professional player. He's never really played. Threat did awesome last year, but I believe that since NIP did not have their usual 5-man roster, they did not play well last year at MLG Columbus. Say last year, I meant last tournament, guys. I'm sorry. So I do believe NIP can win this because they have they've got the history over Optic. They've been around since Source even. So I do believe that NAP should be able to take this easily. Liquid versus Envious. Alright, this game is a throw up. Same for this one. It's kind of a coin flip. Who knows who's going to win? Envious just won E-League. Week 5, beating Virtus Pro, doing very well. Envious did beat Cloud9 in the qualifiers. Cloud9 was a good team, so them winning kind of shows, hey guys, we're back. We're ready to play. Let's do this. So I definitely say Envious should be able to win this one because Liquid is losing their players. Liquid gained JDM64, benched Adren. I believe Adren was a big and crucial part of what happened at MLG Columbus. Same with Simple. Simple was playing out of his mind. People had thought like, oh, Liquid's gonna go to the grand final because how well they were playing, but they choked 2 matches in a row, and Luminosity punished them for that. Won the grand final overall, which was absolutely insane. I also believe that half the reason that Liquid did well last year or at the last tournament was because it was on NA turf. The crowd was constantly shouting "Liquid, Liquid." I believe that same thing in the first Katowice 2015. Same thing happened, or Katowice 2014. I'm sorry, guys. How Virtus Pro won, and that had just been a big part of it. To what had happened back then. So, honestly, I believe that had a big difference. So it's like, if you're playing on your own turf, you're going to do well. You're probably going to pull ahead and do something amazing. So, I definitely say that MB is going to win because Liquid lost some of their players. They gained some players. Simple had taken his time off. He went back to his home country, lived with his family. He comes back. He's not very happy about joining the team again. He's not been playing well lately. I heard he's been right after the major, it was just not well what was going on with Liquid. They had been losing many tournaments. So I believe that they're still in their slump, kind of. Envious is returning back to what they used to be, and Envious should be able to win this game. Mousesports versus Virtus Pro. I do believe Mousesports should be able to take this game pretty well. Mousesports has been absolutely dominating lately, winning many games. Virtus Pro, the last thing they won was Star Ladder 2 months ago. The other best team in that was Navi, and I think they just knocked out Navi. And that wasn't a very good tournament. I mean, it doesn't really get a stance of where Virtus Pro is. And ever since then, they've been just going down after the last major. So I do believe that Mousesports, who have been going up, and Virtus Pro going down, Mousesports should be able to win this game fairly easily, I would say, because of them just playing well in best of ones, and them just playing well overall lately. Again, if Nico shows up, Mousesports should be able to win. If Nico doesn't show up, everyone has to just... The other 4 players, Dennis, Speedy, oh crap, I can't remember their names. Hold on, guys. Yeah, dang. Dennis, Speedy, Nex, and Chris J have to compensate if Nico's not showing up. Nico shows up to this major, I would definitely say that Mousesports should make it to quarterfinals. They've been playing absolutely insane lately. They should be able to go pretty far. G2 versus SK Gaming. Now this is the biggest coin flip, literally 50-50%. G2 just beat SK Gaming in the ECS championships, which was kind of an upset. SK Gaming is the old Luminosity. They had signed with them, so they just got under new management. So that's all that means. No lineups, changes, whatever. So I definitely say that SK should be able to win this game, most likely. And G2, they've been well. If Sharks doesn't show up and the Scream doesn't show up, team is going. They're gonna have a hard time, similar to Mousesports. If other players in SK don't show up, the other players are still well. They can compensate for it. As long as SK gets the ball rolling, they're like a snowball. They're just going to keep gaining momentum. So it's a giant snowball. Then they should be able to start plowing teams and winning the games that they should be. So definitely believe that SK should be able to win this game. G2 has been well, but again, they're an on or off team. It's like if the switch is on, then yes, they're gonna win. The switch is off, no way. I would say SK definitely has the advantage in this one. The next game, Fnatic versus FaZe Clan. I would say Fnatic should be able to win this game for the reason being that FaZe Clan, they kicked Mike. I don't know that they kicked Michael Laley. Michael Laley had left the team. Fnatic just got Olive Meister back. They had been playing with a different player, so now that they got Olive Meister back, I definitely believe that Fnatic should be able to play well. The reason they lost in MLG Columbus was because it was a best of one. Liquid just had the home turf advantage. Liquid plowing teams. I don't even know how that major worked. It was full of upsets. Fnatic just lost it. They took it into overtime, but they just lost it in overtime. If a game goes into overtime, it's most likely a coin flip because it really doesn't matter. Skill kind of goes out the window in overtime sometimes. Skill can go out the window. Players just, they can choke, etc. Other players can just literally step up from where they've never been before. It depends on how clutch they are. So I definitely say Fnatic should win this game. FaZe Clan, different roster changes. Fnatic, old team, they've won many majors before. But FaZe Clan still kind of new. They were the former Kingwin. So they have experience, but they've only been to 3 or 4 majors, I believe. So I do believe that Fnatic should be able to win this game because of their experience and because of their player lineups. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Again, these are just my opinions. And again, it's best of ones, so it depends on maps and how players are playing. We literally don't know. You can't get a good judge of the tournament until group stage day 3. So the first 2 days are kind of just coin flips on everything. Usually they're like, you can usually tell who's going to win in games that it should be obvious, like Astralis, Navi, NIP, etc. Fnatic even, maybe. By the day 3, you're usually going to get a feel for who's on this tournament, who's off this tournament, who hasn't really been playing well. So again, since it's best of ones, who knows, anything can happen, as we saw in MLG Columbus. Alright, thanks guys for watching.